I mean, it certainly is a lot of follow-up, but I think the Poppy is so valuable still, even into the Sylas that does want to be dashing around a lot. Vault Breaker can be cancelled, and Carrier will have a lot of control of these team fights. Kasante's whole kit's kind of eliminated by this champion. Very, very powerful, and I would have loved it if Wei had just picked it, right? Could have just locked that one away themselves. Instead, it's going to be Carrier and Smash playing the Poppy Kaiser towards the bottom side of the map. Don't know why I changed up the order, but there we go. Wei is thinking about just giving him the Braum, but instead I think a fair bit, like a bit of engage could be helping out here.
Trying to get access to that Victor is going to be a big part of what KT Rolster need to do. I mean, they already have a lot of great tools to do that.
Braum's kind of fun.
I like the Rel here just simply because you have some combo potential with this, and it also allows to set up for more of Sylas's ult steals. Like, even if he steals the Chaos Storm, it works well with the Rel. Steal the Nara ultimate works well with the Rel. Steal the Sylas or steal the Skarner ultimate with Sylas, and Impale with the Rel ultimate. I feel like it empowers BDD in a really cool way, while also gives Duckdom a pretty stable laning phase. And the Kai'Sa, I think it's not a bad pick necessarily, but I think it's very risky. There's a lot of ways to lock up a single target.
So good for Bro, and KT just loaned him away, which is starting to feel a little bit silly. A whole lot that we're going to find out here in this game number 1 of the Telecom War. Let's get into it.
Committing.
And Doran teleported to the bottom lane as well, which is kind of crazy. It was up towards the top side just to spot out whether there was going to be a lane swap, as BDD somehow threaded the needle.
Grasp, by the way, for Faker and Doran as we are engaged.
Crashdown does come in, but that is a heroic charge and a first blood for Smash. Wei, not sure about that one. Maybe he should have listened to Kyle. And Cuz, it's going to like, BDD, deal with it, buddy. I know it's a rough lane, but just try and cope as best you can.
And the Grasp is really cool because it just makes it super annoying for BDD. Like, he's constantly going to be trading down throughout this lane. Owner, nice try.
Yeah.
He's Skarner though, so he cares very little.
Owner is going to have his back denied. This could be a big deal as Vault Breaker does come in, flashes in front to make sure that Owner can't get out, as BDD's going to flash in, lands the chains, and picks up his first kill, but Faker's going to immediately answer. Now you've got a Rel coming over, another Vault Breaker going to land. There's the crash down, but it's going to get the flash out from Faker.
If you're a KT fan though, and this is just one of them, it looks like he just whittled him down earlier. Well, it's level 6 off the last minion, and has his Meganar. Does the Unstoppable get used?
He just gets not into the wall. Wallop.
It doesn't. Crush him. Doesn't get to Unstoppable his way out of that one. R1 Kasante. Everything's coming up T1's way, and it may come up even more.
KT can't be playing too aggressively here as Duckdom isn't going to find the ulti. There's another heroic charge, and Wei, I mean, he did have the Aftershock this time, but it wore off, and then he died.
I'm mostly concerned for T1. The one thing I'm worried about is what BDD can get done with the Sylas and his steals.
Well, there is a Chaos Storm available, and there is the cease and desist. Cuz not going to let him live this time, and BDD is able to finish that off. Owner can just press this button over and over again, and Duckdom, he had flash, guys, and he uses barrier and dies.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to not flash if you don't get hit by anything, and he thought he could. Or he thought he could avoid, but he unfortunately did not. I think flashing in this situation is
dead. There's an Impale.
Oh, God.
And Wei's going to have to flash. He does manage to do so, as at least they do manage to get some damage onto Carrier. Cease and desist, as another crash is going to come through. Cuz is dead. You didn't ban Skarner, guys. As all right, let's see what BDD can do. Diving towards Smash here as best he can. Gets a killer instinct, but he's dead. Wei's dead. Faker's in there. They're going to take down the turret. This is a catastrophe. What is going on?
See you in game 2. That's all I can say. That was almost really cool, right? Duckdom almost got out without using his flash.
Well, Chains of Corruption here as Duckdom is looking for the 1v1 against Faker. Death Ray almost kills him as the piercing arrow does.
Herald fight? I think KT feel like they have to okay. This is
oh dear. Owner's coming in. Wei's going to stop him. They're going to see whether they can kill Doran. He gets the Meganar. Don't know about the flash, but it's going to do its job as Wei is just dead once again. Perfect and Faker are fighting. The Kasante doing some work here as they take down the Sylas. Owner is deciding where he wants to drive, and you can see lying in wait, wanting to get the Chains of Corruption. He hits it on the Skarner, and then gets impaled, and now he's dead. And the Skarner, did he notice? I'm not entirely sure. Another heroic charge coming on through here onto Cuz. Decent crash down though as Carrier maybe falling, but not before Wei goes down. It's a double kill for this Skarner. Let's see, maybe KT can surprise us. They definitely surprised Smash right there. Chains of Corruption connect, and Dr. Arm going to be able to grab the kill. That is a shutdown. It's great to see. It's Cuz, speaking of great to see, actually looking for an opportunity towards his bottom side as All Out going to be used. Doran actually still getting a lot of work done as the Vault Breaker is avoided. Faker teleports in. Perfect in a little bit of trouble. Chains connect though from BDD. They do take down the Gnar, and now T1 with a few on the floor. This is the best way to beat Skarner. It
might be the best way for KT to get kills in this game and kind of trying to surprise side laners, right? Play around this buy. But it isn't going to be a long-term success story if that continues to happen. They will eventually need to win a decisive team fight. The only fight they won decisively was when, Doran overextended and T1 opted in to try to save him. Like, they're not even here for Otacon.
Yeah.
They are trying to slowly come towards it, but look at the lack of vision. They just can't get there. It's just...
I mean, BDD does have a Scryer, so he could potentially get some vision over there, but Carrier is just playing Bouncer really hard to get them into this area. And Otacon, not long for the world. They do manage to scry it, but is it too late? And I think the answer is yes, because if you commit to this and it doesn't work out, it's a disaster, as the Keeper's Verdict is going to be stolen here by BDD. And that's all they really managed to do. But now the teleport is coming in. Faker, that is a flank angle if ever I've seen one. The all-out means he goes even further. Cuz going to join in, but he goes golden. He breaks the arm guard, and he will be sent back home. Of course, not really punished all that much. Wei is likely to die here as Owner is going to crash him into the wall. And yeah, he'll crash down, but he is certainly still out.
Cuz still has flash. He didn't use it, like I said. I mean, maybe there's a miracle angler. BDD has hijack back. Where's Doran's position? He's got the Gnar.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh dear.
Maybe.
Corruption is going to stop Owner for now. They're focusing the Skarner and actually doing a fair bit of damage here as Dr. We're going to try and still get these autos in. Carrier dives forward, playing pretty good defense, but so is Perfect. Able to knock him back. KT surviving for what feels like such a long time, and Cease and Desist is still up and available. Smash. Is he going to do it? That Killer Instinct, he dives into the backline, the Magnus Storm, the immediate reaction, and BDD smashes him into the wall. It is still Otacon buff that's available, so T1 can pretty happily do this, as Carrier managing to survive for way too long. They take the 100 gold from him, but they lose their Varus and their Vi. BDD, the Chain Lash comes in, he dodges the boulder, and the chains are not quite long enough. Oh, T1 can now move back towards the Baron and get to work on it. It felt like a hype situation from yesterday, but it wasn't, because Smash had Otacon buff, so now he's back. He's here to help assist with this Baron, and Cuz is dead. That is going to be a guarantee on that one. They've got a Cloud Soul if they'd like it to immediately follow up, and it will be a 10,000 gold lead.
They're one chance. They're one fighting chance, and now it feels like there's just nothing left.
Yep. And now they're even not able to sweep this ward in the Tri-Brush, which is giving T1 all the information that they will ever need. And Keeper's Verdict going to miss this time around, as Cuz will find Faker in the backline, but then he will be found by Owner as well. So Cuz is very dead. That's going to be the first one to go down, as Doctom's trying to get some autos in, but he's just dead. Not a lot of opportunity to do anything. The flash doesn't quite work. He wanted to get over that wall, and Perfect is going to acquiesce to his request. And then that might just be all the positive news here for KT, as Perfect will be knocked down. And T1, with most of KT now on the floor, they should be able to walk up and finish this one off. Already the teleport's coming in. Faker, he is done with this game.
He really is. And I think you and I have been for about 15 minutes.
Wait, sorry, 28 minutes and 17 seconds, Wolf, that's about it. Wait, when was Skarner locked in?
Probably about 30 minutes ago?
Yeah, 30 minutes ago, something like that. Yeah, this champion is very, very strong, but T1 also playing exceptionally well. KT not quite able to make this composition work. They will throw some buttons down now, but their Nexus will not be saved. And T1 move up to 1-0.
You just don't give Skarner to
anyone.
Pro teams. And Owner, you know what? He's known to be quite a good jungle player. Maybe has a few world championships under his belt. Maybe don't let him have it. I thought we learned that already.
The hilarious thing is, for me, like, Doran was the biggest standout in this game. The solo kill onto Perfect. Remember, like, we were doubting this Gnar pick. This is the first time that it's won here in the LCK Cup. It does feel to me like Jinx is a little bit out of place in this draft, personally, because I think the only real peel you're seeing is a bit of a Zed hover there from Carrier. We'll see what Faker is actually going to be playing, as Nefiri would be fun.
You know, if he plays Zed, it's just a throwaway because it's not the LCK.
I think the Galio makes so much sense.
Yeah. I mean, Galio into Ahri is already incredibly strong. Because especially like when Ahri thinks she's like, oh, I'm just going to go proc electrocute. Be careful. You watch out. You end up getting caught by that Galio. He combos you at level 3. He has that magic resistance built up into his kit.
I think if a Jax does it, if he gets a really good flank angle, then there's your option, I guess. But outside of that, there's no real way to get in. So much of this hinges on Doran is what it kind of feels like to me. Playing well so far. See how he goes right here.
Now, let's talk about these drafts again, because you mentioned something that's a really good point, is the lack of engage for T1 outside of, you know, Galio and the Jax, which perfect spaces really well here with his acceleration gate.
God, okay, there's the second one. Doubled his CS in that one moment. Absolutely gorgeous. Ona's going to come on over, and they are just free pickings underneath this turret right now.
Wait, hold on. Wukong pre-6, maybe he can bail him out.
Well, he is going to move over here. He's level 4, has the double buffs. As Doctor gets that 10 gold. That's more gold than he's got from most of these minions, to be honest with you. Okay, now they're going to make their way in. Carrier misses the Q. No spear going to connect there either. As Doctor, gets a few of them. So he's sitting on 9 now, but he's still so incredibly far.
It's not so big of a gap that it's unwinnable. And Perfect, man, he is crushing it.
BDD's committed to the ulti in. Doran, Grandmaster's Might does come down. Teleport from Faker gets him there very, very slowly. It's a bit of a turtle port.
It's all right. Good.
T1 still, I mean, they've taken a couple of plates down. If Wei had been hit by that, he would be immediately trying to go home. And I think Doctarm is right there with him. Oh my god, the damage. It's kind of absurd.
Now, Doran is still very relevant, even behind in CS as a side lane threat. Wei does have flash, should be okay here. He's not even going to take that much damage to the clips. But
oh my god, that's so much poke. True Shot Barrage kills him!
All right. Well, I thought I cast her.
That's what happens when you get hit by everything, by the way.
Even in grubs.
Oh dear.
And, I mean, Doctom is not in a safe place.
Well, in goes Wei. He's trying to get revenge as BDD is dashing forward. Super Mega Death Rocket doesn't do anything, but that does not matter. They still...
You remember that old DS game Trauma Center? So, I mean, Wei is like so out of bounds here. Avoids the spear, and then watch the True Shot Barrage. Spear also hit.
Yeah, the spear also hit. That's so crazy.
He had
so much damage.
He had to flash to live, and he didn't. And then Carry here, this actually looked initially like it was a really nice dive setup for Duckdom, but KT actually matched the play really well. A bit of an overextension.
Rockets, as Cuz looking to deny this feat of strength.
Okay, this is a really, really scary position, though, for KT Rolster. If they lose this fight decisively, I mean, they might not have a way back in this game.
Yeah, Vegas Teleport just about to come back up again as Wei goes in, finds the Solar Flare. Super Mega Death Rocket landing his carrier so incredibly low. Doran, no option, cannot do anything, and there goes the Drake as well. Rift Scuttler, very, very nice. As a bit of a change in position here between Doran and Perfect. Doesn't work out so well for Doran, though, as he does lose his counter-strike. True Shot Barrage to get rid of the minion wave, as this could be a solo kill unless Wei decides to come over and steal it. But the leap strike going to be there, and Doran will survive. Frontlining this game, Doctom tagged by a spear is exactly the person you do not want tagged by a spear, or by the True Shot Barrage. As now Doran looking for that angle. They poke Shelly in the eye. Let's see whether they do manage to lock this one down. That's the steal from Ona. That gets them the feats of strength, but can they win the team fight? Doran already going to go down. Doctom getting excited, and the essence is picked up by BDD. Throws the Orb of Deception through, and it looks like KT just wanted to get out of there, but Faker says no! Doctom goes down, and BDD has to flash to get out of the way. Spirit Fire going to give him that extra movement speed. He gets himself out.
And they just can't really have that same Wei set. This time he's isolated.
Oh god, and he's by himself. Like, why are we doing this? He does manage to get some CC onto Smash, who may not have wanted to go this far forward, but Faker is there to protect him. Owner in the backline, Cuz almost kills him, finally does. Managed to take him. That's a solo kill? That's kind of insane. Where is Smash going? This fight is all over the place, but Doctom is the one that's truly isolated, and Perfect does not find the Shock Blast. And it's Arakan towards the top side of the map that might be the option here as far as a trade for T1. Or maybe catching Doctom in transition.
Top turret is an opportunity for
BDD dives on top of Ona. Solar Flare is going to stun him up there as well. He gets heals, but it's not going to be enough. And now Cuz, Warrior Trickster over, looks for the Cyclone, gets the knock up. Super Mega Death Rocket connects. Smash gets over the wall though, and that Shock Blast does not land. They may need to take a consolation carrier, and there it is. Cuz going to be able to knock down that kill, and with 2 dead, one of them being the jungler, it may be time to grab themselves another Khan, as this True Shot Barrage is going to soften them up momentarily, teleport in to stop Doran from just destroying their house. BDD wants to remove the minion wave, but it's not going to be enough, actually. That turret is going to die.
The True Shot Barrage from Smash is actually super valuable here. I mean, these health bars are so low. Doran wants to come in and contest. They may have an angle. Faker has TP as well.
Yeah, the heroic entrance going to be there. Without Smite, it could be a dangerous one. Doctom with the DPS. And Cuz almost just dead to Otacon, but nope, they're going to be able to take it down. Now with that buff, it's going to be difficult for Doran to really do too much, and he is just going to catch the wave. The rest of KT going to back away. Turret mid and top, I don't know whether that's worth, because Shelly's going to come through and make things very, very difficult here.
We'll see what they can get, because Perfect is going in.
Yeah, he's going in, and he may as well. He does have the Otacon buff, and they're going to take down Carrier, so it's already worth it, I guess. BDD dashing around.
This is really important.
So Cuz getting the double cyclone here as Doran with that counter-strike just standing vigil, but he's not going to save Ona. Perfect going down very low. Cuz as well is in trouble. And, wait, never mind. He's actually going to be okay. Warrior Trickster comes through. And remember, they have the Otacon buff, so he's playing with reckless abandon. Way going in. Doctom is probably pretty dead at this point in time. Yeah, it's going to be Doran help blocking that one down.
Pretty rezzed.
Hey, there we go. But also still gives away a little bit of gold as BDD, I mean, cue the yakety sax as he's underneath the enemy turret, looking to see whether he can take down Smash.
This is really, like, again, KT walking a fine line here on this Dragon.
Yeah, Cuz already getting it so incredibly low as Ona out of vision right now. Faker actually engaging onto Waze, not really the priority target. There's the Cyclone into the back line. Faker gets interrupted, no heroic charge for him. As now Smash might have his first death of the series, but no, he arcane shifts away, keeps himself alive. It is going to be soul point for KT. They kill Ona. It is probably still a great trade for them. But the fact that Smash survives, that's sick. And Doran trying to get on in here as Doctom able to get the Flame Chompers down. Leap Strike to avoid them. Doctom gets taunted, but he does have the barrier. Can he keep himself alive? The answer's no. And there's the knock-up onto Cuz as well. Warrior Trickster comes in. He gets, oh my goodness, the Cinders to keep him alive. As, oh, Doran, you didn't want to take that one. As the turret is going to finish him off. And BDD is going to be able to pick up that extra.
You called it out. Barely able to get over the wall there, has the shield from Carrier, gets True Shot Barrage value once again, and then Faker is the one who helps clean up the end of this fight.
Okay.
Yeah, the world's smallest teleport, but it's actually kind of perfect.
Huge, because it's the only way you can close the gap here to get in here. Gets a flash as well, taunts Doctom, puts him out of the fight. That's all the damage gone, because if Doctom is able to somehow loop there and BD is hitting these charms, the chase has to end. Otherwise, this is just a disaster for T1. Really well played here by Faker. A risky call, but it absolutely paid off. Doran's not too happy about how that ended, though.
Yeah, we're glad he didn't finish.
Somebody has to be Barrel in this case.
Exactly.
He's cosplaying.
Yeah. Oh, the zap. Oh, even gets the cat.
Does he die, though?
Dead. Yeah, because, yeah, Smash just chases him down, has the extra movement speed from the Inspire, and it is so doomed. Like, this should be just Baron.
This time, wait, you're not supposed to go in. Nobody's there. You're not supposed to just go back in.
But Doctom, you're not allowed to be there because Smash just chases you down and you
Everybody knows. They took my minions away. Look at Doctom. He's like, hold on, let me zap this. God,
he was tunneling.
And then the speed up from Carrier, maybe something he didn't calculate for, but Faker was also there.
Smash also hit every button. Absolutely nailing. Hasty. No, I don't think we're being too hasty having this discussion, as Faker is going to get caught out momentarily, going to get stopped by those Flame Chompers as Wei is dead, but can they kill Faker? The Cyclone comes in, and yes, they can! Carrier to go down as well, and the resets are starting to come through. BDD does need to be careful because Smash, he gets charmed, and he immediately just Arcane Shift, cleanses, gets out. Doctom almost just dies to that True Shot Barrage. And remember, there's a man advantage for KT, but it doesn't feel like it because Smash is here, and he's looking to just take matters into his own hands. Doran going golden at about 0 health. The zaps are connecting. You have to kill Smash, KT. You have to kill him, otherwise he will kill all of you as Perfect gets on top of him. There's the shutdown, and KT.
You don't have that guy, but still, even he
can't get it done. Faker teleported in as well. That tower is not long for the world, and they lose the GOAT at the same time. Perfect is dealing with this bot. What is going on? They're 1-3-1 and they're taking everything on the map. They have a gold lead out of nowhere. They have a Dragon Soul. I'm excited too, Dr. I don't blame you.
Blink and suddenly KT Roaster bringing you to game 3.
But also, like,
feels like, but we're not there yet. But I mean, what?
It was Blink and then T1 had Baron out of nowhere as well.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, it's not actually League of Legends anymore. We're playing tennis or badminton or something like that.
Wasn't his most ideal moment.
Oh, smash. Oh dear, heroic entrance. That's fantastic. So Faker keeps the 80 carry alive, and now maybe they'll be able to get a turn. As Cuz down to 50%.
If Prio entirely. So now that Engage Bomb lets him initiate, especially because
they're running at Dr. who is once again taking too much damage. That is another two-shot barrage. He just walks too slow, ladies and gentlemen. Now KT trying to make up for it. Carrier gonna go down. Owner goes golden, but it does not save him. And everyone's just in the KT blender. Cuz looking for it. Taking matters into his own hands. Gets the extended range on the Q, and Smash goes down. Doran is tank jacks. I don't know what he's supposed to really do here. He goes golden a little bit, and then BDD takes him down.
Going to be
Faker
on the flank.
Flank angle. Oh, this is kind of absurd.
Perfect is like, I don't know, something's not right.
And if they kill Cuz here, that is actually kind of huge. They spot Faker here for a moment. Doran dives in on top of Perfect, but he taxis himself out using the Galio. And Doran is now going to pay the price. Oh, T1! Yep, not wanting to take the risk here, but it does give them an opportunity. Oh, BDD makes the play, catches Carrier! And the zap almost lands. Smash able to create the distance over Faker is dead. And Wei is now pushing forward. KT not risking this Elder buff at all. And it is only Smash left alive. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He takes down Wei. At least he gets that one, but it is 3 games. It was always going to be 3 games in this telecom war. That particular game for me, you can see he did the most damage for him. Smash, my God. His back was just not quite strong enough.
I was informed that with these new buffs and feats of strength, that comebacks just weren't going to be possible, Atlas.
Oh, it's Pantheon.
Okay. Flavor of the month, man.
Yeah, Lucid debuting this one a little bit earlier, and Aurora makes it to 5th pick, game 3 on blue side.
I really like this draft here for T1. It's going to take a lot to convince me that KT Roaster end up with a better one.
Ziggs made me, Fizz made me so excited. Fizz and Ziggs in the same game, and it confused the heck out of me. Swain's also fun.
Don't like Swain. I do like BDD on Syndra. I don't like Swain.
I love Swain. Swain's great, and it's Noxian themed. That's what we're about. And Bessa and Swain? We are getting all the way to the top of Noxus right now. Lucid definitely did find some success. Here on the side of KT, looking a bit more experimental. We'll see how it does go as we jump onto the Rift for the final game of the first telecom war of the LCK Cup 2025. As T1.
Big ward here.
Yeah, this is Owner face checking, and the bomb does come on through as he gets pulled back by the Never Move. There is the hook landing as well. The rest of T1 will turn up. See who's going to win out as far as summoner spells are concerned. No one actually blowing any just yet. As Carrier diving forward, the flash out from Cuz is going to be that first one. Never Move on to 2. No one's dead just yet though. Smash laying down all of these feathers. Owner so close to dead. This battle for the Raptors is nutty. As Carrier's going to get hooked, but unable to get pulled through, and BDD doesn't find that Never Move.
We're 2 minutes in. I mean, minions are clashing in mid, so some of these low health bars are really going to hurt. The fact that Owner has to back here and took his shield at level 1 is really going to slow down his clear massively. I mean, you can't really even overstate how as well. At level 1 is Wei.
Oh, yeah, Wei going to have to flash that one. Oh no, it's game 1 all over again.
Unacceptable.
Absolute disaster.
Man. Like,
man, maybe it's something about the top lane start for Wei that really doesn't work out.
It's into turret range. It's just that simple.
I think also to a certain extent, but it's a little bit different as, okay, Smash diving on forward. Carrier is going to look for Docton, doesn't quite get it. Good flash out, but they do manage to get the summoner spell in trade for just Carrier's 2 summoner spells. Cuz going to be taking down this dragon though, as the grubs are collected on the top side. The grubs do spawn. Means he won't be able to reset in time to get over here if they do want to fight this. Equalizer could be important as Wind becomes lightning, not going to connect. Neither does the Never Move, but the hook is going to be there. They do get on top of Carrier, who does get the quickness off. Smash taking a lot of damage. Grand Starfall does bring him in. The Demon Flare available for BDD is Cuz staying alive for so long. Doesn't have flash though, so he is going to die. BDD just trying to do his best to get a kill anywhere, and it straight up doesn't work. That was a complete collapse from KT. And he's in the top lane. Faker is moving down. T1 just have so much damage if they do decide to turn, and they have decided to turn. In comes Doran, looking for that equalizer angle as public execution as they dive in on top of Faker. Can they actually kill him, though? The answer is yes, but they'll lose their Nautilus for it. Cuz has that Crescent Guard. BDD just trying to get this Demon Flare to do some more damage. It does do a fair bit off the back end as Cuz locks down the Rift Herald, and that was a better fight for KT.
Yeah, that was, you know, you could start to stick around and continue the fight. We'll be able to stop this back as well. Oh, maybe not.
Flashing on top of BDD. The Never Move does connect, but he doesn't want to bring him closer. There's the Sith Lightning!
A little bit of a disjointed fight for for T1. Over here, BDD's first person.
Yeah.
Got him.
Immediately teleports in as now Perfect is going to spot the Grand Starfall. That means that Ona going to be moved out of the way of the equalizer as well. Not in position. As KT, they regroup. Perfect on that flank angle. Wants that public execution. And T1, they do not want to risk it. I think that's smart. Vision of Empire does give vision. As Cuz almost just blows up. Mega Inferno Bomb avoided by everyone.
Yeah, that was kind of the saddest Zigzald I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was not a great one.
But that's just another turret here for T1. So yeah, T1 like did with those turrets last time around. If it's KT having to get to the fight second and show up, their engages aren't necessarily as robust. They're more strong defensively.
Oh, Wei is going to find Ona here. Just puts up the door, or the shield. And Cuz is going to go in. Doran not going to overcommit to this one, or is he? Equalizer goes down. It's onto BDD and Cuz, and now Carrier looks for the opportunity, gets into that back line. The Ziggs explodes. The entire bottom lane is just already dead. BDD doing a fair bit of work, but it is not enough. Cuz trying to stay alive. The flash does not work. And T1 will wipe the floor with KT.
Yeah, you know, there's very rarely when you make a color point where you're like, I don't know if they should ever really be the ones to attack when they don't know what's going on. It's very rarely a more picturesque example of something aside. Like, that doesn't matter. Can you win a dragon fight against us? We have, you know, the ability to just rejoin. Like, you can't win a dragon fight because we have Baron buff also. Like, there's just no losing.
There's another equalizer that comes down as Dr. Arm is going to flash into Faker and just pop like a balloon. Faker just bouncing around his ultimate, looking absolutely cool while he does so. And T1, they just kill 3, and they're able to move even further the game and look for even more. Maybe they're just done with this game as Doran is just flashing on top of BDD, who just dies. Oh my god, Perfect. Maybe he shouldn't have come home. Maybe he should have actually stayed in the top lane because this game is over. Nexus Turret 1 is going to go down. Nexus Turret 2 is surely to follow. And Wei, yeah, he spent a little bit of time outside of the fountain, but I think he wants back in. Please end his misery, and T1 will acquiesce. That is the Game 3 victory. T1 finished that one off. The amount of damage they did, way higher than that of KT. Bit surprising that BDD was able to do so much, because in those fights, really didn't look like he was really able to do anything.
선정된 스매시 선수와 인터뷰 나눠보겠습니다.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisoo for the post-match interview translation, joined by Smash on the set of T1, the player of the match today.
LCK 1군 팀
Congratulations, Smash. This is your debut match here on the T1's main roster. Please give it up for Smash one more time, everyone.
네, 소감 어떠신지 궁금합니다.
First off, how are you feeling?
일단 사실 그냥 이겼으면 좋겠다.
I mean, today,
이기기만 했으면 좋겠다 생각했는데.
you know, walking to the arena, all I was thinking was, I wish I can get a win. But I ended up even getting a POM as well, thanks to a great performance and plays coming from my teammates. So I'm very grateful and happy.
그게 대단하다라는 생각을 했었는데요. 첫 무대 긴장도 많이 됐을 것 같은데 말씀하신 대로 편안하게
Playing here at Low Park for the first time, weren't you nervous today?
오늘 경기장에 왔는데
When I arrived here at Low Park, I was not nervous at all. So I was like, maybe if I start setting up on the stage computer, I would be feeling nervous, and then I didn't feel anything special. So I was like, maybe I'm like born this way, you know. I don't get the nerves, you know. I was able to do a great job today thanks to that. And today Goma also told me, just, you know, don't get nervous, you know. Believe in yourself, do whatever you want to do. As long as you don't make mistakes, you know. Just play it your way. And thanks to that advice, I was able to, play how I normally play.
오래전부터 페이커 선수와 함께 뛰어보고 싶다 이런 이야기를 하셨잖아요. 페이커
And
선수 함께한
you
소감은 어떠셨을까요?
said many times that one of your
사실
dreams is actually playing
말로 표현하기
together with
힘들어가지고
Faker. How was it? You finally
아무래도
accomplished your
제가
dream.
나이가 어려가지고
I cannot even
페이커
put it
선수를
in
보면서
words,
잘하는 세대라
It's unbelievable
같이
because
경기할 수 있다는
I,
거에
as a
너무
younger player like
좀
myself,
놀랐고, 네, 지금
I've
상황에
been
감사한 것 같습니다.
growing up watching
그리고 또
Faker
역시나
pop off and
역천후계라고
dominating the
불리는
entire
캐리어
Lola sport. So it was a
선수와도
big
같이
honor
경기를
for me to
했습니다.
play
캐리어
together
선수와의 호흡은
with him
어떠셨나요?
as a teammate.
미석이 형이
What about playing together with Carrie on the bottom
장난도
lane?
많이 치면서 약간 친해지고
Me and
약간
Carrie
되게
actually
편하게
got
해줘가지고
really close.
사실
He
제가
really
뭐
helped
크게 할 게
me out a lot,
없거든요.
trying to kind of
네, 좋습니다.
have a lot of
캐리어
fun
선수가
together.
잘
He was making a lot of jokes to
오늘도
make me feel
바텀에서의
comfortable. So
뱀픽이
thanks to that, I was
뱀픽이었습니다.
able
오늘
to,
경기를 위한 뱀픽 준비는
not get
어떻게
too nervous.
진행됐을까요?
일단
I want to
스크린을
ask you
그렇게
about the
많이는
drafting
못했는데
as well.
어제 뱀픽
How did you end up with
플레이를
those
좀
cards?
길게 하면서
Well,
약간
I didn't
상대
really get to
챔피언
play a lot of
사실
scrims
저는
together,
LCK로 처음
but we
뛰어가지고
had a very
정확히
long
모르지만
kind of
형들 얘기 들으면서
meeting
아,
about our
나는 이런 상황에
today's
저거 하고 싶다,
pick and
이거 하고 싶다
ban.
하면서
So we had a lot of
그렇게 나왔던 것
communications
그러셨군요.
on like I want to play this, I want to play that,
굉장히
and we ended up
정교하고요.
with
또
the
굉장히 공격적인
drafting that we
모습으로
played
경기를
today.
이끌어가는 모습이 있었습니다. 스스로 어떤 점이
Overall,
가장
you were very
만족스러우실까요?
aggressive in a good way. You were very proactive as an AD carry.
3세트를 제일 잘한
How
것
was
같아서
today?
사실
I'm very happy with my
2세트랑
performance in
1세트는
game
한
3
번씩좀
because in both
실수를
game 1 and
했어가지고
2 I made a mistake.
아쉽긴 한데
So
그래도
not the best
전반적으로
play
잘한 것
that I
같아서
want to showcase,
마음에
but overall it was a very decent day for
좋습니다.
me.
자, 오늘 첫 데뷔 무대에서 강한 임상을 심어준 스매시 선수인데요. 앞으로
Today you were
어떤
able to
선수로
make a
성장하고
huge
싶은지
debut
목표
with
한마디
amazing
부탁드립니다.
performance today. What kind of a player do you want to become in the future?
관계자분들이 기억할 때 나중에
I wish I can become a
그래서
player that everyone
라인에서 가장 잘하는 선수가
can remember
되고 싶고
as one of the best AD carries in history.
우승도 많이 하고 싶습니다.
I wish I could win a lot of trophies
네,
as well.
오늘 승리와 함께 플레이 오브 더 매치로 선정된 스매시 선수에게 다시
And
한번
this
큰
will be
박수
the end of the
부탁드립니다.
interview with Smash, the POM on the side of T1, and back to the
네,
space.
그리고 오늘 이렇게
And
경기장의
one more
응원으로,
time,
네,
before we
같은
go, we have
동료들에게
the
한마디
T1CL
부탁드릴게요.
players supporting you here at live at Low Park. Anything you want to say to them? I actually told them not to come because it's so pressuring, but they insisted still coming. But it did actually really help, having their support in the back. So I want to say thank you to my CL bros that they actually made it here and supported
좋습니다. 오늘
me.
또 큰 힘이 되었으리라고 생각합니다.
you,
다시 한번
everyone.
승리 축하드립니다.
And that was the end of the POM interview with Smash, and back to the space. Thank you.